Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Second down, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his right. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And the Browns are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Watson. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, Watson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll try it now with Sampson.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Rayshawn Jenkins this time on the stop. Jackson now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. And 9 yards to go.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling. A bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down. On first down, Watson. That is brought in at the 10. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Cleveland.
Let's go now. Crack all 80.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. He's got the rookie third-round pick, Harold Fannin.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here's Watson now on second down. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his first touchdown of the new year. The extra point, up and good. And the Browns. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We'll go again here with Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now it's Jackson. He'll be forced outright. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
1-yard gain brings up
The shotgun, here's Jackson.
at the 12-yard line.
That is caught at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Another Baltimore Raven. First and goal.
Henry. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball.
And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And he will sit on it here in the end zone. For a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Watson. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Yoooooooooo. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Got ready, Cowboys.
First down.
Here we go, set. 79 Broncos.
To throw is Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Downfield for Yoooooooooo. I had a defender. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. It's Watson out of the pistol. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. 11 yards on the pass there. It's a Browns 1st down. Watson to throw again. Forced out wide. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Open man is David Bell. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
They'll run with Sampson. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw is Watson. Forced to his right. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way. And he's in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown,
after coming up here. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Jackson. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. Second and 5. Throwing Jackson. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
That's good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
18 more yards.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Now we'll get a timeout to Cleveland. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and goal for Jackson. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Ravens are back within 4 at 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Watson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Rig, Hawk 70, Hawk Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Here's Watson. Going deep downfield for Judy. That's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A huge play just before the half. 32 yards. And he'll spike it to stop the clock. And now, if they choose, they'll have a chance for a long field goal here before the break. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yeah. Well, I should probably stop 50 vices, 50 vices. 19 life. Grab throw 80.
Now first down throw for Watson. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
To the sideline. That's caught by Judy. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Cleveland. Run with Sampson, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
On second down, here's Watson. That's caught. It's Jerome Ford. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll come up here. First and 10. Inside run with Sampson. And a determined run there. Inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Once again, it's Sampson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here we go. 70 ranges. 60
Watson now on first down. Drop this underneath to Ford. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. Here's Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
19 Tiger.
Fake the handoff. Now Watson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Jerome Ford was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They snap it to Watson. This one intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Watson's pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
A throw right side is intercepted. That's the safety, Greg Delpit.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, Watson. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Trenton Simpson. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
DC, ready? DC. No, we changed it.
Design run here with Jackson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
On 3rd down, Jackson pushed out to his right. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Rashawn Jenkins.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Watson. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense staying out.
19.
To the air again. Watson. Inside the 10. It is caught. And he is out of bounds. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. Throwing again is Watson. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest game. All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Browns will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Whoa! And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd down at the 15-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got it! And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. The rookie out of Michigan, Mason Graham, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Second down, Jackson. There's a short one, caught by Andrews. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders.
And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. Now he'll work his way out right. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll drop to throw. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
2nd and 10. Now it's Watson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. A first-time Pro Bowler a year ago, it is Kyle Van Noy. He gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season. Throwing on 3rd down. Watson. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A gain of 26, and it sets up 1st and goal. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Back to throw is Watson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a...
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out.